All right, so today I'm here with Ashawn,
What's going on?
Pretty Darko, Derek, aka Dad.
AKA Dad, yeah.
Yes. I'm definitely going to start with, how did you come up with these names? I'm very curious about your Instagram name.
Instagram name? That seems to be a good topic. So Pretty Darko, it's a play off of a couple things. One, clearly I'm dark skinned. And that was a very like a thing as a kid where it wasn't cool to be dark skinned when I was coming up. Now it's like different. But when I was coming up as a kid, like I went to school with light skinned dudes and they used to call it darkness. Like Charlie Murphy and all them was hot, so I got the tag immediately. Darkness and dark skin, all that. So I kind of flipped it, and now I'm like Pretty Darko, and the pretty comes from one of my favorite songs when I first was in the military. Was Pretty Flocko, and ASAP Rocky came out.
She was that Pretty Flocko.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, man, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? He kind of a trendsetter as far as
he definitely is.
Dark skinned niggas, so kind of played off that. So that's where it's from, and it's kind of stuck. And I ain't changed it. I've been thinking about changing it, but everybody fucks with it so hard.
Yeah.
So I just let it rock.
Yeah. So when it comes to your music, you go by Ashawn, right?
Ashawn.
Okay.
Period Shine.
I period Shine. Derek is your real name.
Yes.
All right. So when did you start doing music?
So I started really writing. I would probably say I started really writing stuff seriously in 2010.
Okay.
Me and my brother were trying to do a little joint mixtape called We Two Kings. And, which is, I still want to do that sometime, but that's when I really started writing shit for real. Before, I mean, I've always fucked with hip hop. I grew up with it, in the household. So it was always ingrained in me, but I never really tried to start writing. I would like write little silly stuff in high school, but nothing serious until then. And then that's when I kind of started trying to develop an artist out of that.
So what made you want to develop more and become an actual artist instead of just doing it for fun?
One, it was a challenge to do. I like building it. And then two, I enjoyed being able to create stuff. And then once I started seeing people really fuck with it, like it's crazy. Me and Slade, so back in the day, Slade's my homie.
Okay.
And we do music together. But when the first song we ever came out with, he was Sammy Sam and I was Cookie Monster at the time. And like, we came out with a song and that shit dropped. I got it to one of my friends. He went to Ole Miss. And I remember we came down to Ole Miss and they was playing that shit at the party. And he was coming up to me like rapping my verse and shit. I'm like, yo, what? And after that, I was like, all right, let's see what I can do.
It's a go.
It's a go. It's a go.
Right. So, yeah. So are you born and raised Chattanooga, or are you from somewhere else?
I was born in Knoxville.
Okay.
But I was pretty much raised here. I moved here in 4th grade. So after that, it was a rap. It was a Chattanooga. I still got roots in Knoxville, but this is where I'm at. Right? This is where my heart is.
Okay. So I know now your most recent single is "Set It Off" / "It's a Go." Yeah. First thing that came to my mind was the movie "Set It Off."
Okay. It's good because that we kind of play on that in the song.
Yes. Plays on that. He did. I caught it in the lyrics.
Yeah. It's crazy because we was just gonna name it "It's a Go," and then Cage. We sent it to Cage, and Cage did the artwork and the beat on it. And we sent it back, and he was like, "Yo, if you put "It's a Go," it's like." He's like, we should try to set it off.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Sweet. Here's a couple food menus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just gonna get a beer.
I think I'm gonna get something to drink here.
I'll just take a Coors.
Coors Light. Or Coors.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do a Yingling Lager drought, please.
Okay. Do you want to do the 21 ounce for $1 more, or just the pint?
We could just do the 20 ounce.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. The Coors is in a bottle.
That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. What do you have on draft? Yeah, Miller Lite.
No, the closest thing is a PBR. That's the
Yeah, I'll just keep my Coors.
All right.
You're good. Thank you.
No problem. Coors and you.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you guys want to start a tab with me, or
I'll go ahead and pay for
it? Yeah. I mean, I can just bring it by. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
No problem.
So is he on the song? Isn't it 3 people on the
so
song?
Cage is on the song.
Okay, so he produced it and...
He produced it. Like, he just came through. So Cage is, like, tight with my brother.
Okay.
And we have been trying to, like, when I first got back from the military, we have been trying to link. I met him and everything. We smoked up, and I have been trying to link with him. And then, so he finally, I think he took a little break, and then when he came back, he was like, yo, let's work. So I had him pull up to, Slade's studio.
Okay.
And we just went through beats, and when that one came on, I was like, bruh, what's up, man?
The beat is hard. Like, it sounds good in the car.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it got that nice bass.
Yeah, it's bumping. That shit, like, you ain't got to go get it.
Man, for real. Yes, I added it to last month's playlist.
Yes, sir.
I really do like it. And then you have your EP. This is your only EP out, Black Shakespeare?
First EP,
okay.
Yeah, Black Shakespeare EP. Kind of been developing it for probably a year and a half.
A year? Okay. How did you come up with the name Black Shakespeare?
Black Shakespeare? Mm-hmm. I actually came up with the Black Shakespeare name before I changed my name to I Shine.
Okay. What was it before?
Iggy Shine. So
okay.
When you see people and hear people call me Iggy, that's where that comes from.
That's what the I stands for.
I stands for a lot of things, but I cut it down. Iggy means leader. So I cut it down. Like, you know what? I like I Shine because it can mean so many different things. So, but Black Shakespeare was just, one of my favorite classes growing up was English. And you don't go through English unless you touch some Shakespeare. And one of the things about Shakespeare that a lot of people don't really connect with is he's one of the first early history writers that incorporated a main black hero in Othello.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was before, and that's, a major historical writer. And outside of, African, what we had, there had never been no, real stories about, a black lead in a play or story. So ever since then, I kind of played off of that and, developed the EP from there.
So who did the photography for the play? They were really good.
Her name's Melina. She's from Spain.
Okay. How did that happen?
So my homie from high school is married to her. She's a model and photographer.
Okay.
And I talked to her and was like, yo, I kind of gave her the idea.
Okay.
And every picture that was taken is based off of Shakespeare image.
Okay.
So I just put my own spin on it. I showed her the pictures. We went and shot it. She's dope. She's dope. If you don't know who she is, you should follow her.
All right, so I saw you release the EP at the end of the year, so it was kind of it was the end of the year, but 2018,
2017. Well, really, the reason why I dropped it at the end of the year was I had made myself promise I would get it out by the end of the year. And it was done. And I was like, I could wait till the beginning of the year, but I could just set this year off right. So I dropped it on the 31st that evening, and we came into 2018 with Black Shakespeare.
All right, so the tracks are I Know, Run It Up featuring Slade, Garvey, Reckless, and is it That Why?
Yeah, That's Why.
That's Why, featuring Ronnie Rocket. For sure, my favorite is Run It Up featuring Slade.
Okay.
I really like the beats, and I felt that you were showing your lifestyle and then the inner you.
Yeah. So Run It Up was made that. So Ronnie Rockets, he produced 2 beats. He mixed everything.
Okay.
And Run It Up is one of the beats that he did.
Okay.
And it was just so each song on Black Shakespeare kind of has its own identity, and I wanted that.
So I was right.
Run It Up is a piece of Black Shakespeare that's like the stunt.
Okay.
It's you know what I'm saying? He don't care. He got it like that.
Okay.
It's something to brag about, something. And I figured I'd go get Slade to help me on that since he big boss around here. So.
Which one was the next one? I think I re-listened to the whole thing today so I could rate it. So I think Run It Up was my first favorite.
Okay.
Garvey was my second, but I changed my second to That's Why.
Okay.
And I said for that one, basically you're at a standpoint of trying to show the world why you are the way you are and why the world is the way that it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So That's Why was the most personal. Well, I know it's pretty personal, but probably personal. Identify with just me. That's why it's the next track, and And that's really, you know, I just wanted to say, you know, that's why they fuck with me. That's why people that fuck with me is because
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just printed these. I'll come back and get it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, so I really wanted to have that reflect in that song, and I made it the last song on the EP.
Okay.
For that.
And so then my third favorite was Garvey. What made you name it?
So Garvey was just, really, I have been working on Garvey for like a year, honestly, and it kind of made itself develop. What's crazy is a lot of it, like Garvey and I know, and that's why I've been working on for a while.
Okay.
And, so Garvey kind of worked itself out to where, at first it was going to be, I had named it Garvey, but I was trying to think of how I wanted to do the hook, and I wanted to do it as simple as possible because it's a lot of rap songs that honor different type of athletes and different type of you know what I'm saying, like major people, but we never really honor our own
Black history.
Our own Black history. So I kind of wanted to intertwine that with something that somebody can roll up to and ride to, and you be like, yo, this, you know what I'm saying? This shit hard. Not only is it hard, I can get high to it, but it's also like talking about.
It has a message.
It has a message. It's got something. You know what I'm saying? Go look up Marcus Garvey, man. He's very important.
Definitely is. Because when I was listening to it, I said that was like the switch up on the album. Mm-hmm. That was like take it back to our roots and what you're going to do with everything you have.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to stay rooted.
Yep.
As far as I go, I'm gonna try to stay rooted in. You know, it's a lot of people that
don't.
You'd be surprised how many people that don't know who Marcus Garvey is. Our own people don't even know who Marcus Garvey is. So I kind of want to change that. We got to be identified. It's the only way we're gonna get out of this mess we in is find our identification. It was stripped from us, so we got to find it, and that's part of the way.
People are okay with what people are telling you. Like, I don't understand how it's redundant. It doesn't make sense for me for a white person to teach us Black history.
No, it doesn't.
Because they're only going to tell you what they want you to know.
I mean, it doesn't make sense for us to teach us history anyway as a Black person in America. It don't make sense for white people to teach us history because the history that they got is not the same history that we got.
And then some schools don't even have African American studies.
Yeah, you don't even get it. I didn't really get a true African American studies to college.
Mm-hmm. And I wish I would have took it, but I told myself I'm going to start back reading more.
Yeah.
And I want to read more Black literature.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to that. I'm not really a good reader, but I'm really trying to get to where I'm reading Black literature. I gotta open my mind.
I got one step closer. I went thrifting and I found a Martin Luther King book. I'm not sure what the title was, but I bought it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read it. So it's just hard sometimes to read. I don't know why. And
that's one thing I get impatient with is reading. I don't know why.
I think I would do better with audiobooks because I like podcasts.
Yeah.
But it's just something about having a physical book is better, but so you can write all in it.
Yeah.
All right, and then I know it's the first track. I said I like Run It Up, Garvey. 4 was Reckless. I said this one was turned. The bass had me turned. It make you grin.
Yeah, Reckless is
you and your ego.
Ego, yeah. And I have a big one. So I kind of wanted to and people that are close to me know I got a pretty big ego. I don't really flaunt it, but in the things that I'm very passionate about, I have a big ego.
You're supposed to.
So Reckless was kind of that, and the beat that came from Chase the Great, which is my homie Chaz.
Oh, I know Chaz.
Yeah, so we probably gonna do some more work, but yeah, it's a dog, so he hit me with
That's what's up.
And I remember the first time he heard it, I was trying to get him to hear it so bad because I held on to that beat for like a month and I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Each one of these songs took some progression. Mm-hmm. Run It Up was actually probably the quickest one I made.
Okay.
But everything else took progression, and I was so happy for him to hear that shit. It's me snapping off. I needed one of those, so yeah.
So overall, with me listening to your music, I would just say that your music is about being Black and talking about your dreams and aspirations.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to put myself. I wanted to be Black. This is kind of what this next project is probably be a lot different than Black Shakespeare.
Okay.
And Black Shakespeare, I always want to identify with being black. I always want to put some kind of education, some kind of thought into our song. But I also want to make music, and I want to be able to expand myself different ways too,
genres and crowds.
And that's just part of being an artist. You don't want to just be boxed in. You don't want somebody to paint the same painting over and over. So for me, I just want to, not really break out of it. I always keep it, but stay and do different things. So, but Black Shakespeare is so the music. I mean, like It's a Go is not really no education shit.
As a summary of the whole project,
it's a motivation. Yeah.
Motivation and teaching someone.
The project itself, it's supposed to be identified there.
But you got your hype songs out there.
I got my hype songs.
You got to.
I'm trying to do a little bit more. I'm reaching out. I just reached out to Cinematic. We might have some a little bit more sensitive shit coming out. We'll see.
But I can say with your music, none of it was the same. Like
I like that.
Some artists is just like
the same thing. It's one track for 20 minutes. You know
and with yours, it was like a different mood, a different phase.
Each song had, like I said,
it can stand alone.
Identity, but it all connected too at the same time. It all fit into an EP.
So who are your musical influences? Because when I was listening to the EP, the first two people that came to mind were Mystical and DMX.
Wow. You know what's crazy? I wouldn't say Mystical is mine.
Okay.
I can see Mystical, but DMX damn sure is mine.
Okay, cool.
And I will argue all day about DMX being one of the best to ever do it. I will tell it like it is. That boy was hot. His flow, and if you ever listen to the flow, DMX's flow was like, I mean, you can feel everything he said, bro. It's not too many rappers that you can say that for. But you can feel everything DMX said, you can feel.
Definitely.
And that's why and I'm glad you caught that.
Okay.
Caught that out of there. That's what's up. Yeah, DMX is definitely one of them.
Okay, who are the others?
I would say probably Outkast.
Okay.
Let's see, who else? I mean, I really started getting into hip hop. Like, I'm kind of wanting to get a little bit more, touch a little bit more southern and trap shit, but in my own way. And the reason why is because the first album I ever bought was, like, with my own money, was Urban Legend. You know what I'm saying? So, like that's kind of where I was starting to develop and get, like, all right, let's see, what can do this, what can do that. But I also wanted to get some educational shit. And I was really, like, Currency's, like, I'm really heavily influenced by.
I love Currency.
Let's see, Kendrick was later, but I'm a super Kendrick fan. Not really pop. I was always Southern, man. I'm a Southern. But as far as like who I've listened to and who I came up with, like 3-6, Juicy J, that's who I'm getting. My dad put me on Scarface early on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is like, whenever everybody say like who they top 5, they always put like Pac or like Big or like. I'm like, bro, I can't really. The only person I got on Pac later once I got older and understood myself better. But as a kid, I actually like Big more, and I didn't even really. I just like that he could spit. You know what I'm saying? But as a Southern nigga from Chat, man, I can't say that Jay-Z is my influence. They played DJ Yola money. They played Jay-Z down here. You know what I'm saying? They played 3-6. They played Jeezy. Like, that's who the niggas that's the niggas I listen to. That's who inspired me.
In middle school and stuff,
bro.
Jeezy,
Wayne,
Wayne, Boosie.
Boosie? Hell yeah, bro.
We was listening
I had to reach out
that.
to get DMX.
Really?
Yeah, like, that wasn't somebody I had to, like, all right, DMX hard, let me go get, like, but as far as, like, who I was on a consistent hearing all the time.
Yeah. Those are definitely mine. Boosie, Jeezy, all of them. Middle school having our CD player.
Yeah.
In PE class. I can't believe that used to be a thing. Like, we would carry around CD players.
In the back pocket.
Yes.
Shit bump.
Man, that is crazy.
So start skipping.
So with the shows, I know you have performed at house parties. You performed at shows here in Chat. Yeah. And was Hip Hop Child your first festival?
That was the first festival. Yeah.
Okay. So out of all of those, which one was your favorite?
That I performed in?
Yeah.
Probably, I would say the first one when we did the showcase, or The best performance that I've done was this last one though.
And where was that one at?
That was at Ziggy's.
Okay.
Music Box. That's probably the best one I've done.
And that was here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so that one is probably the best one, but I say my favorite performance is probably Fresh Roots.
The intimacy in that one was.
Fresh Roots is probably my favorite. It was so intimate, man.
And the promo for it was good too.
Promo was good. Only thing I wish we would have did a little different was change the price, but other than that, everything was lined up, man. I mean, it was wonderful, man. It was good to have the artists that we had in it. It was good to have the people that we came through, the people that rocked with it. It was a good vibe. I really want to recreate that. So, yeah. Then that was the first time I did my EP.
Okay.
So.
Did you do all of the tracks?
I did all the tracks, but that's why.
Okay.
Because Ron wasn't here and it wasn't finished all the way. He had to finish mixing it up.
So how do you feel about performing songs that are featuring someone but they're not there? Will you?
I mean, I've done it. We've been doing it. It's fine. The only people I've done it for is my brother and then Cage this last time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a go, but which I already know. I know all my brother's verses, so it's not really bad when I do his, but. I mean, you know, it steals the energy from a little bit because you wish they were there. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I mean, if we were able to do the song like we did It's a Go, we did Cage's verse, and this was live. So, you know what I'm saying? We just shouted him out, told people who he was, and just ripped this shit to him.
So, what was your best memory from a performance?
Oh, there's two good ones. There's one where so I performed at JJ's for the first time.
Okay.
And this dude passed out, fell on the stage, face first, and we just kept performing. That was funny.
Wow.
Like face first. Nah, he was so drunk. He was fucked up. We just looked, seen, and somebody came and scooped him up. We just kept going.
Damn.
That one, and then Bro, when we went to the house party, when they almost busted the floor.
Was that here or in Knox?
That was here.
Okay.
That was when we did it for New Year's.
Okay.
And it was like 600 people that came through there or something like that. It's crazy. Almost busted the floor through. Canceled the whole show. That's how your house party's supposed to be. Too loud. It was too lit in there. I'm talking lit. It was hot as hell.
I've heard of people's floors caving in, and I've been to their house, but I'm glad I wasn't there.
The support being I was sitting at the bottom. We were supposed to go, and Uzi Boys came up, and they wanted to go because they had to, you know, it was a younger crowd, and they were trying to get up out of there. So I went downstairs, and they started performing, and I'm sitting downstairs talking to a couple of people at the show, and They were like, who perform right now? I was like, Uzi Boys, we next. And they was like, yo, Uzi Boys gonna be one to bust the floor through. I was like, for real?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Did you want me to go ahead and run
you
hard, or do you guys want another round?
You can run.
You can run it.
We actually just got that beer in right there. We just got it in yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Banquet is one of our
Yeah, hell yeah. Well,
Thank you. Dang. Did the party keep going?
Nah, they freaked out. The people that was hosting it was like, stop that shit. That shit cracked. I was looking right at it. I was like, oh.
Damn. Y'all got insurance?
Hell no. They stopped the show.
Man.
Shit got crazy after that. People started leaving. We tried to perform in the basement, and the sound wasn't hooking up.
Dang.
That was a crazy night. It was a good night, though. It was a good way to bring in the new year.
Yeah, a good memory to start off the year.
Hell yeah.
So, what has been your favorite collab?
Whew, that's a good question.
It doesn't have. What was your favorite collab with the artist, and which one was your favorite collab with the producer?
My favorite collab, man, that's tough. My favorite collab with probably, I mean, each one of the producers that they did. I mean, that is a go though when he hit that. When Ron hit the Run It Up beat, when he was running through his beats, when Cage was running through his beats and hit those, I had to hop on that immediately. As far as artists, I think my favorite collab, I got one that's coming up that ain't been heard yet, but I think that's probably my favorite collab because it's a lot of us on there.
Okay.
And the vision for how we're supposed to be shooting a video for it, and the vision for the videos
I'm excited to see a visual from you. Do you have any visuals
So
out?
I'm working on. Yeah, I do. I have two. I have Born Day, the first song I dropped when I got Chattanooga.
Okay.
I got that, and I got X. I dropped a remix to X by 21 Savage.
I'm gonna have to watch those when I get
home.
home.
So yeah, I'll shoot them to you.
Definitely.
So you can keep them out, because that X video is hard. But I'm working on doing it. We're working on Instago video.
Okay.
Probably gonna do a Garvey video, and then this video that I just said we're working on. So I'm trying to get three this year.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Get some visuals out.
So off the EP, which one is your favorite track? Or out of all your songs that are out now, which one is your favorite?
Out of all of them? I think, honestly, I mean, it's probably either between I Know and Garvey's up there, but I don't know if it's Born Day is up there too as well. Everybody that really rocks with me rocks with Born Day probably the most.
Born Day?
Yeah, that's
okay.
My most personal song.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I would probably say I Know it's probably, just because it's one of the hard, it's so hard to perform because it's a straight shooter. I didn't when I wrote it and kept the flow going, I didn't really take into account I'm gonna have to perform this, and so it's just straight through. You gotta catch your breath, you gotta hit that breath and hold it till you go through. Right. And it's just saying so much in that song. So
I'll come check back in a minute, but
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No problem.
So let's see. How does your family like your music and stuff? I know you're married. You have a son.
My wife loves it. I let her listen to Black Shakespeare first. Yeah, she was the first one to listen to it. Got her to co-sign. She's pretty hard on it too. Like she actually didn't like Rondo.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't like Rondo when it first came. When I first dropped it, she didn't like it, and it kind of took off, and she kind of seen the vision after that. Everybody not gonna like it the first time. Everybody not gonna like everything. That's understandable.
That's what I had tweeted the other day.
But I let her, peep it out, and she's like, she definitely loved the EP. That's probably her favorite of anything. That and Born Day probably her two favorite things I've done.
Did your son dance to your music? Have you played it for him?
Yeah, so the first, what song? Yeah, I did. I'm trying to think of what song he liked. That was the most. I want to say it was Garvey. I'm trying to remember if it was Garvey or not. I think it was.
Because I remember seeing it was either like on your Snap or Instagram.
Yeah.
He's always smiling.
Yeah. And I put that up on my IG too of the song, and I'm pretty sure it was Garvey. But yeah, I'm always playing music around him. That's what I mean. In the car, when we walking on the outside, you know what I mean? I'm always playing music around him. I'm about to start playing my vinyl player here soon and throwing on some Prince and MJ and all that. Now that he's walking, I'm going to try to teach him, the moonwalk and all that. All that. Can't let that die.
Heck yeah.
But,
and you said you were in the what, Navy?
Air Force.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. When you said it, I never knew that. How was it? It was cool.
I mean, I didn't like the military, but I mean, the people that I met my wife through the military. I was in, Germany due to the military.
Okay.
And the people that I've met from the military, that's kind of really why I started taking off musically too, because we had videos over there, we did shows over there.
Okay.
We got approached to get signed over there, so.
Wow.
I know, it was crazy.
This big.
We couldn't sign off because we were in the military. So.
Dang.
But yeah, I mean, we started really catching the buzz over there, and when I came back over here, I was like, that's when I had known, I hadn't identified as an artist yet, but I knew my skills were there.
Okay.
And that's where.
So how long were you in Germany?
3.5 years, almost 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old were you when you went?
So I joined the military when I was 20.
Okay.
And when I got to Germany, 2 days before my birthday, so I turned 21. I turned 21 in Germany.
So what are you now, 25? How are you?
I just turned 28, actually. Yeah, no, I look 20.
What? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that about you at all. I would have never known.
Yeah,
That's cool. That it all started there. You found your purpose.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So you said for this year you plan on shooting visuals for your song.
Shooting visuals, doing more shows, and I'm beginning the stages on another project. I don't want to put a time frame on it yet, but I would like it to be before the end of the year. But if it's going to next year, really, I'm trying to build my brand. The goal this year is to expand.
Okay.
Really start putting my foot on it a little bit.
All right. So tell everyone where they can follow you, your social media handles.
You can follow me on. I don't really do Twitter. I'm really active on Instagram though. That's pretty dark though. And my Facebook page is I.Sean, SEAN. But I'm the most reachable on IG. You can just hit me up on there. And you'll see a lot of me. You'll see a lot of my son. You'll see a lot of my music.
He's adorable.
And yeah, I mean, that's where it's at. That's where we're gonna be. And look out for the new shit dropping. It's gonna be some. I think I got something dropping on that the Melt Drop mixtape coming out May 16th.
Okay.
I got something on there, I believe, and then still waiting.
So who is that the guy that's part of Hip Hop Chaw?
He's not anymore, but yeah, he was.
Okay.
Sammy Loudermilk.
Okay, whoever it is, they follow me and I follow them back.
Yeah, man, he's cool.
That's what's up. I like what he's doing because we have a lot of good artists here in chat. And
he's got a funnel in, and we do. A lot of the artists in chat, man, we gotta get a little bit more serious though around here.
I agree.
I will say that, man, because there's a lot of people that are talented, but they don't realize it, and they haven't. We got to understand the business a little bit better. I just say that. Mm-hmm. Here, we got to understand the business a little bit better.
Because it's
include
key.
myself. I'm trying to learn it and keep it going. It's a business too.
Yeah.
It's an art. It's a business too. So.
I agree. Well, thank you for letting me interview you. We're about to kill this photo shoot, but follow iShine on everything. Listen to his music. What is it on SoundCloud,
Spotify, Tidal.
All of it.
It's on there. Apple Music, all of it's on there. Everything I dropped is on there.
So no excuses.
No excuses. I want to hear that garbage next time at the show. I want to hear y'all write that shit back to me.
Man. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. Peace.